tell you something. Let me tell you. Before watching this video, please like and subscribe, as this will help this channel grow so I can keep making great videos for you guys. Peace. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay back again for another video on Real Sports Talk. And today we are going to be reacting to the Brooklyn Nets and the Boston Celtics. Now, this game just ended not too long ago, and I wanted to check it out because I heard Kyrie and Kd went off again, and I really want to see how good this duo is in this next team. Let's get into it.
Recently, and now Casey Jones.
Harris.
He goes to the bench. Casey's coach. He says, Larry just says, "Get me the ball and get out of the way." And Casey says, "Sit down, Larry." That's
Thompson with a nice one. Solid player.
Casey Jones.
Like I said in my Jason Tatum video, he's a very solid player. Joe Harris, another solid player. Really good three-point shooter. I really want to see what like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown gonna do. Like this Celtics team, you know, has been in the conversation of a finals team for a while now, and I think it's time for them to go ahead and take that step. But the question is, can they take it? You know, they really haven't been playing the greatest team ball. You know, it's been a lot of ISO and hero ball with this team. I feel like it really hurt them, especially last year in the playoffs. Kd with a nice pull up.
Grant Williams with a little ball fake. Jeff Green.
Who's just in the paint?
Defense on him, out to Pritchard, a shooter.
Nice three.
And he drills his first three. He has usurped Carson Edwards.
Who was that? DeAndre Jordan or Prince? They like Prince. Nice slam by Jared Allen. Yo, I really like the duo of Jared Allen and DeAndre Jordan. I think that's going to be a really good duo, especially when you're playing teams with like dominant bigs. Now, I think neither one of them are really good like perimeter defenders. I think they're both like rim protectors more so. So I think they'll play better against guys like, you know, maybe I think they'll be better against guys like Joel Embiid and like Giannis and whatnot. I think this team is gonna be really good against Giannis. But against teams like the Lakers with AD who can take you out to the perimeter, we saw last year what he does to big men. Like what he did to Nurkic and what he did to Hassan Whiteside, we saw that last year. He just cooked them. So I don't really see them being able to stop AD from scoring what he want to score, because ISO-wise, it's kind of like how small forwards view KD. Like, you're not going to find a lot of small forwards that can guard him. Even if you're his height, you just cannot. He can just take you out to places where you're not going to be able to guard him. I think AD proved that he can do that last year. And I think when they face each other, if they do face each other, which I think they will in the finals, you know, they're gonna have a problem with that.
3 years ago, Jaylen Brown weaves.
But I like it in terms of getting out of the East. Nice play by Jaylen Brown, man.
Yes.
I think the biggest thing with the Celtics is like, how are they gonna grow? Like, they can't be the same team they were 2 years ago when they got eliminated in the Eastern Conference Finals by LeBron and them. Like, they have to grow. Jason Tatum has to keep playing the way he played. He's been recently playing last year. Jaylen Brown got to step it up. Kyrie with a deep one, man. You know, they just got to play better, bro. They got to show up a little bit more. Oh, my goodness. Just more of that right there. Post fadeaway from three. That's ridiculous, bro. I'm telling you. Jason Tatum is really reminding me of Melo. Nice side step. Easy work. Jason Tatum is stepping up. The only question that I have to have is he going to be consistent, and can he get the surrounding cast to step up? Nice three by Joe Harris.
For him, he's got 8.
But so far, these teams look very well matched, bro. And remind you, this is the Celtics without Kemba, so hopefully when they get Kemba back, you know, that can help them out a little bit more than they already are, you know, in terms of a good team. KD with the pull-up. KD looked nice since he came back, bro. Like, see, that's what's so great about KD. You see how they got Tristan Thompson guarding him? That's crazy, bro. Like, Tristan Thompson cannot guard Kevin Durant, but because KD's so tall and so big, you have to have him guard him. You know? And it's just really like a big thing with Kevin Durant doing.
He's also efficient with it, and that's what you're going to have to be if you're him. Nice shot by Jason Tatum.
Go to Durant again.
He's gonna be really a big thing regarding him, bro. Like, you need the height, but like, he's too quick for players like Tristan's height, bro. That's why I'm really interested in, like, when he played guys like Giannis, he played guys like the Lakers with AD, with like, they're big enough and they're quick enough to stay with him. Well, probably not as quick enough to stay with him, but they're way more quicker than the guys. They are way more in position to guard than the other guys. Like AD and Giannis have that lateral movement where they're not just going to get cooked by KD in the whole game. They're going to contest his shots, and they're going to make it tough on him, especially AD driving to the basket.
Medicine man. He makes the hurt go away, trying to keep it alive. And here's Irving and Durant and LeVert on the break.
But right now, against everybody else, he looks pretty much unstoppable, bro. Which I expect. Like, we're not about to act like Kevin Durant wasn't the second best player in the world before he got injured, in my opinion, you know. And probably in terms of offense, the best player in the world. You know what I mean? Just in terms of scoring ball, part of offense. So I'm not surprised by this, you know. I'm more so surprised about what he's doing coming off the injury than him doing it, period. Like, we know who Kevin Durant is. But and it does, and I don't want to sound biased enough when I say this, but we do have to ask ourselves the question: just can he do this all season? Can he be healthy all season? Can he stay consistent with it all season? Because it's easy to say after 2 games, okay, he's gonna be able to do this all season, but he isn't a player who just had his first big injury. KD's had injuries his whole career, you know, and it's gonna be interesting to see if he can stay healthy, especially with that ankle, and not try to reactivate it. Hopefully, you know, for the Nets' sake and the NBA's sake, he can just stay healthy, because a healthy KD it makes him more competitive league, bro, in my opinion.
Guys who really could be considered. Brown takes the handoff from Thompson.
Jaylen Brown with the stop and go. That's tough.
Says, I could not be LeBron, but I loved watching LeBron.
Okay, Kyrie Irving, nice. Yeah, they starting to pull away a little bit.
Kyrie Irving with a great moment after their last game.
I think this is what I mean when I'm talking about the Celtics. Like, they're pulling off right now just because, you know, with Kyrie and KD in the Nets, they just have so much scoring. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of teams that are not that great at scoring the basketball, they're going to go on, like, you know, stunts like this where, you know, they're going to go on these times where they can't score the ball. And the other team, if they're way better offensively and your team isn't really good defensively, which the Celtics team so far does not look like they are, you're going to get by. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going to happen, bro. Like, not to say the Lakers are the same team, but you even saw last night, like, when Paul George, the Nets and the Clippers and the Lakers were staying together, and Paul George just took over the game, and the Lakers just didn't have any scoring offense, bro. Now, obviously, you know, part of that is just because, you know, it was the first game, and, you know, the Lakers are coming off their short offseason, and they're probably just not giving it as much energy as other teams are. But you just got to have that defense. Right now, the Boston Celtics, the Celtics don't have enough offense, man, and they need a little bit better defense. You have Jason Tatum, but you're definitely missing Kemba Walker. You're definitely missing Jaylen Brown. I mean, you're missing the production that you should be getting from a Jaylen Brown. You know, you're missing, you know, the surrounding cast around Jason Tatum. You just have to fix it and get it, you know, better, man. But the Nets look really good. They look like a top team in the, you know, the East right now. They look like the top team in the East. But it's only time will tell how good they are. The Celtics look good, too. Just got to improve. That's all I got to say about it. Peace.